Welcome to Raidlocked, a from scratch series where all the money must be made either within the chambers of Xeric or the theatre of blood. In the last episode, we got our very first entry mode TOB kill, and to be honest, our gear is looking pretty decent. I mean, for some people, this is probably enough to go and solo Ulm already, but I'm definitely not one of those people. My skill level is, yeah, let's just say not the best. Full disclosure, I have actually killed Ulm a couple times. In fact, I got about 80 plus KC, which I've done about 2 or 3 years ago with a group of friends. But I died quite a bit, and I have tried one solo, which I did complete, but I did die about 30 times before finally killing Ulm. So yeah, we definitely need a few upgrades. So the first item on our list is the Abyssal Whip. Now this is going to be our most expensive item. It's around about 2.1 mil at the moment, which is a lot, but it's going to increase our DPS massively, and especially when it comes down to Ulm's melee hand, it's pretty much a must item. Going to take a while to save up for it though, 100% worth it. Next on our list is Dragon Boots. Again, focusing on the melee hands, this is going to increase our DPS a little bit, and these aren't too expensive, so they're a must-have. Also, definitely going to be worthwhile getting ourselves an occult necklace. This is, again, not too expensive, and it actually gives us a 10% extra damage. So after those 3 items, it's just a case of getting some decent supplies ready, and then we should be all good to take on our first solo Ulm. So now we have that first entry mode Theatre of Blood under our belts. It's time to start the grind. It's time to start cracking on. Hopefully it more than covers our costs, and hopefully we start making some decent profit. But yeah, let's jump straight into this. And there we go, that is the first one done. Pretty easy. Anything good? That is even worse, 18k. That definitely doesn't cover any of our supplies. That is really, really bad. Shit, I almost died then. Alright, let's heal up. Let's play it safe. No need to risk it. And there we go. Alright, to be honest, I didn't really need to heal up, but there we go, that's another one down. I'm hoping for some better loot because the last one was absolutely trash, but let's have a look, see what we got. Please, please, please be something good. We need to cover at least some of our costs. And oh my god, 52k. That is trash. So I accidentally missed a kill count, but all I got was a Vials of Blood, Qualms, and Cadentines. And that's another one done. Are we actually going to get anything decent this time? Oh, that's actually not too bad. We finally get a Magic Seed, which have absolutely plummeted in price by the looks of things, but still, that's 130k. We'll take that. We'll definitely take that one. 89k is not too bad, I guess. 56k, alright, I guess. 46k, 41k, and 40k. Jesus, these are getting worse and worse. There we go. That is another one down. Starting to get a little bit down because all of our rewards have been absolutely trash. Is this gonna make it all better? If not, I am really debating whether or not this is even a good money-making method, because I'm having to resupply in between all of the 62k. It's really not good. I honestly could have sworn that I was getting like 300k's the other day when I was practicing, and yeah, now I'm lucky to get over 70k. This is barely covering my supplies. So after selling all of the supplies we've just got, that means we've only made 572,000. I mean, I'm kind of got a resupply as well. I've got 100 odd bolts, which isn't too bad. But my Trident only has 131 charges. Again, I could probably do another one. So this is pretty much kind of what we've made in about 5 hours. Which honestly isn't as much as I was making when I was doing the gardening supplies So I am thinking, do I go back to that? I mean, we can make our first couple upgrades, which is quite nice. I mean, item number 1 we're going to get is obviously the dragon boots. These are quite cheap, 200 odd K, but that is a nice little upgrade over our climbing boots we've currently got. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to sell the climbing boots just to try and claw back as much money as we can. I mean, these are selling for 760, they're saying. Yeah, 760, that's not too bad. A little bit of money back, I'll definitely take it. Now, another upgrade we can probably just about squeeze in is the occult necklace, possibly. 400k. So unfortunately we're a little off of the occult necklace, but still, that's still good. We got dragon boots, we got 1 upgrade and 2 big items to go. We've got a lot of money to make, and to be honest, I think we're going to be going back to our favourite Cox hideout, borrowing, in quotation marks, some gardening supplies. Yeah, I really didn't want to be doing this again, but oh well, what can you do? So here we are, back to the very beginning, back to our first money maker, the gardening supplies. I didn't really want to be back here, but unfortunately it just turns out it's better money than TOB entry mode. And this is where I was for probably 15 hours of gardening supply collecting. But one good thing is we have our first item unlocked. We did buy ourselves our dragon boots. Unfortunately that was our cheapest item. We have 2 big items to go. The whip at 2.2 mil and the occult necklace at 400k. This is definitely going to take a while, but it'll be worth it in the end. At least I hope. So, oh, can you get out of my shot, you fucking idiot? So, oh, he's teasing me now. So, after probably the most grueling, mentally challenging grind I have ever had to do on this game, which took somewhere between 15 and 20 hours, we finally had the gardening supplies we needed. In fact, we had 5,278 seed dibbers, 2,549 rakes, and 474 spades. Now, the next tedious bit is trying to sell them all, because after all, how many people are actually going to be trying to buy these items? Yeah, this might take a while. So they are all in the GE, slowly selling. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. It's definitely going to take a little while though, so yeah, I'll see you in hopefully 2 or 3 days, if not a few more. So it has been a couple days, and as you can see, I have collected myself a few more seed dibbers, another 2,000, and I swear this is the last seed dibbers I'm picking up, because it is absolutely soul destroying. But unfortunately they haven't all sold yet either. It's been a couple of days, all the spades have gone. The rakes have sold, 376k in rakes, that is not too bad. But unfortunately only half of the seed dibbers have sold so far. I think what I'm going to do is collect that and maybe put them in a little bit cheaper. But if I collect that, that's still a lot of money. 1.7, coming up to 1.8 mil, which honestly, from seed dibbers is pretty insane. We've still got 3,900 odd to sell. They're currently selling for 1 GP under what I had them in for. Seriously, someone's trying to cut in on my business here. Someone's cutting in on my seed dibber supply business, and I'm not having none of that shit. I'm going to put them in for 250 actually, because that is way better money than I was expecting. So 250, hopefully they start selling, and obviously the rakes as well. 174 apparently they're currently selling for. Put them in a little bit cheaper, and same with the spades. And to be honest, while I'm waiting for all that to sell, I think I'm going to go and do one more Fear of Blood entry mode, only because I need to get a little bit of B-roll footage. And yeah, I thought while I'm doing Fear of Blood in this crap setup, we might as well get one more Casey out of it. You never know, we might get lucky and get like a magic seed or something. So yeah, let's jump into another Fear of Blood. And are we going to get lucky? 51k. Better than nothing, I guess. Probably just about covers some of the supplies. But yeah, let's take all of that. Let's head to the GE. Our rakes and stuff are slowly selling. So it has been about 3 or 4 days since the last recording. And my seed dibbers still haven't sold, even at the lower price. But a lot of them have come in, and a lot of the rakes have come in. And our total cash stack now stands at 2.7 mil, which should be enough for what I want to do. And the first thing I want to do is get myself that Abyssal whip. It's been slowly going up in price by lots of things. Oh, actually, it's actively trading for a lot less. So we might be able to go in there with a cheeky 2 mil, little 2 mil bid there and get it straight away. Oh my god. Well, that is way better than I was expecting. We still got some seed dibbers selling there, so that is quite nice. And yeah, now we have ourselves an Abbey whip, and that does mean, oh, I already sold my dragon skimmy in the last clip. See, it's been bloody so many days, I forgot what I last done. But we have one more upgrade to go, and that is the occult necklace, and that again is selling for quite a nice price there. So if I chuck that in, there we go. We have the occult necklace, and we have 446k, which I'm going to be using on a few supplies. Now, obviously, I've got teleports at the moment in my inventory, in my rune pouch. We're going to be switching them out for water casts. They're not going to be very expensive, so I'll save them to last. We do have a few sour brews as well left over, which is quite nice. But first things first, I need to buy myself some better bolts. Now, I'm going to be selling my diamond bolts, mainly because we're not going to be using them. We're going to be using the ruby version of them. So if I sell them, 28k. They're actually really expensive, probably because Next came out not that long ago, and that's kind of raised prices on the bolts. But yeah, that's quite expensive. If I buy myself 250, I think that should be more than enough to get us all the way through the raid and have leftovers for Ulm. That should be more than enough. And our diamond bolts have sold as well, so 28k there. These are sold, and we got a bit of money back as well. So I think that is looking quite nice range-wise. Magic-wise, we are going to have to charge. We're going to have to put a lot of charges into the trident, because I'm not very good at soloing Ulm. I've done one, and I died a million times, so yeah, I'm going to need probably 1,000 charges. I don't know how much that's going to cost. Quite a lot, I imagine. Yeah, that is pretty much majority of our money going to be gone. Looks like they're selling quite cheap at the moment, though. So there we go. We've got a bit of the money back, and we should be able to get the rest of them as well. Yeah, so Chaos Runes, they're not as bad. And then if we chuck them all into our trident, there we go. 1,000 charges, and we still got 90k left over. Obviously, we're going to have to buy ourselves some other supplies. Hopefully these seed dibbers come in as well. I mean, we still should have quite a few 600 odds left to go. If I even sell them for... Oh, I've absolutely killed the price of these seed dibbers. But if I even chuck them in for 170, that's another 100k we could get back as well. So I'm going to chuck them in at a lower price. 100k is better than nothing. That's some more supplies if we need them. So I'm going to buy myself 120 casts of the water spell. I mean, we shouldn't need it. When we're moving about on a solo, we should be missing the flame wall, but just in case, knowing me, I'm going to get caught by it, and I definitely want to wait it out. And one thing we are definitely going to need is a lot of stamina potions, and in fact, we're probably going to want ourselves around about 3 of them for one attempt. Maybe even 4 of them. I'm hoping 3 should be enough to see us through that first go. I'm expecting to die quite a bit on this first ever attempt. So, yeah, let's just stick with 3 for now. Oh, and I do definitely need to get myself a rune pickaxe for Guardians, because that is definitely going to be one of the runes we're aiming for. We're going to grab ourselves a Sand Fuserum. This is, whoa, they are crazy money. Alright, we're not going to grab ourselves a Sand Fuserum. What we're going to get is ourselves an antidote for the Shaman's rune. What I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly sell my leftover runes, and I think I'm just going to buy some teletabs of that. So if we buy ourselves like 10 home teleports, that should be enough to get from the GE back to the raids and back to the GE. I think I'm going to sell my Dragon Defender as well, because to be honest, I don't think I'm going to be using it that much. There we go, 18k. And that does mean I've probably got enough money to buy ourselves a ring slot. Now, obviously, a Berserker ring would be best, but a Warrior ring, I mean, it's next best. 43k, nice. Oh, it sold for a little bit more than that, but there we go. Chuck that on, and there we go. We're actually looking not too bad. We have got Void. Void is like paper. I'm going to get absolutely wrecked. Oh, I still need to buy myself some more super restores, don't I? I forgot about that. Oh, and a combat and a ranging potion. Okay, I'm just going to buy myself a 1-dose super combat, mainly because most of the rooms I'm going to be focusing on at the start aren't actually combat, and then when we get to Ulm, we're going to be using overloads anyway. So a 1 dose should be enough to get us through. I mean, we're going to have to start preserving our supplies as much as possible. A ranging potion, they're pretty cheap usually, so if I just get myself a 4 dose ranging potion, 500 odd GP, that is not too bad at all. We're going a little bit higher. So that is our range potion sorted. And now I think I'm going to try and buy ourselves a couple super restores. Oh, I don't have enough money for them. Right, well, I've got enough money for 1 super restore for now, or not. That's not buying. People still must be buying them for next. But, okay, so we're just probably going to wait a little bit, wait until a couple more VC dibbers have sold. So it has been a couple days, but we have finally sold our C dibber. And we still haven't even bought our super restore, which is a little bit sad, but that means we have got 130k. I'm actually going to buy myself 1 more stamina potion, thinking about it. Definitely going to need 4, because we're probably going to be dying quite a bit, and we're probably going to use that up quite fast. So if we get ourselves another stamina potion, 1 more brew, and then a couple more super restores. Oh my god, these aren't even buying for 17,000. 18k? 54k for 3 sour brews. Oh, they're still not buying. What's going on? 60k. 60k for 3 sour brews. Jesus Christ, that is crazy money. I don't even have enough room for 3. Why did I buy 3? What am I doing? This is us all set, ready to go. This is all of our supplies. I mean, we've got the trident. Hopefully that's enough charges. I mean, we've got 1,000, just over 1,000 charges. Should be enough. We got the occult. That's quite nice. Obviously, we're in void, which isn't ideal, but I mean, it was free and cheap. So yeah, we'll stay with that. We do have the Abbey Whip, which is going to help massively for the melee hands. I mean, hopefully this is enough to scrape through our kill. I hope. I really do. Now we are all set, and it's time to take on the real challenge. It's time to enter the Chambers of Xeric to kill Ulm.